I want to thank you for joining us again today. We've really got something very, very special here. This has got to be a one of a kind the way this thing's built. This is a 1948 Anglia Thames. Yes, Thames. And not everybody knows it, but Ford had a big presence in the UK. And so they call the cars the Thames. Okay.
The panel trucks at the Thames.
Panel trucks. Okay. This particular one was built in Canada, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay. I've got the owner here with me, and we're going to take a look at this thing because I tell you, this thing is so special, and the things that have been done to it to make it even more special are really something. So we're going to look over here and just kind of take a look at this thing. And can you tell me a little bit of the story of these vehicles?
Well, after the war in 1948, after the war ended in 47, Ford started building these in the United Kingdom as cheap cars for them to have to drive. This one originally had an 8-horsepower motor.
8 horsepower?
8 horsepower, yes. And then they made a 2-door coupe, they made a 4-door, and they made the rarest of them is the 2-door panel truck.
Okay.
And it's the only one that they named anything beside Anglia. It's a Thames.
A Thames, okay. Right, the river that runs right through London, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So this was built in Canada, and the fellow that built it put Anglia coupe doors on it, which are 10 inches longer than the doors that came on the Thames, because he wanted more room in there. So
yeah, because the other doors were very short and hard to get in and out of.
Right, and so he stretched the entire truck 10 inches.
Wow.
And he also chopped the front 1.5 inches or 2 inches, and that's what gives it that kind of rake from the front, from the back to the front. And he did all the metal work on the rear fenders. It's all steel. There's no fiberglass in this car at all. It's all steel.
You know, that's amazing right there, because when you see some of these interesting hot rods and cars that have been done, it's usually fiberglass, but this is all metal that had to be stamped out and molded, or I guess not molded. They have to use a French wheel or something like that to bend the metal.
Yeah, well, supposedly he was the best metal man in Ontario.
Wow.
But fortunately, I have an article about this car, and it tells about how it was built, where it was built, which is rare because a lot of times you never know.
Yes.
You don't know the history of the car.
Well, and to be able to have like you said, a guy that's one of the best or the best in Ontario as far as having those skills. Now,
another interesting thing, if I could interrupt,
yeah, sure,
is the 3 holes in the front grille is not usually on a 48. That's more often in a 50.
Okay.
And what I've learned is that the Thames that were built left-hand drive to ship to the United States were fitted with the 3 holes, which I think looks much, much better than the 2.
Yes, yes. Well, the only thing I learned in art is that odd numbers are better than even numbers, because your head kind of tries to group even numbers. So yes, I think that's really neat. Now I'm going to zoom into here, and you can see where it says Thames right there. Looks very similar the way a Ford would look, the way the letters are done. And I'm noticing this
it's all hand-done silver leaf.
Silver leaf, that's the term.
Talented artist in Lake Norman.
Okay.
And when I took it to him originally, when I had it, I thought the thing was just a little too red.
Yes.
And we were going to do gold leaf, but he talked me into the silver leaf, and he did. It's all hand done.
That's just amazing that someone has a steady enough hand to be able to do that. And it follows the whole length of the car, which is important because the way your eye goes, it elongates it. Right. And instead of just being a plain Jane door, these are all enhanced with the artwork that he can do.
Striped and airbrushed.
And airbrushed. That's amazing. I'm going to come around here again, and you just said it just a minute ago, but we're talking about these doors. Now, the original doors would have been where?
10 inches.
About 10 inches shorter, so probably about to here, okay? And what the fella did was he was able to make a door that would fit that.
Well, no, the door is from a 48 coupe.
Okay.
The 48 coupe had these doors on them. The Thames doors are shorter.
Okay.
So he adapted the coupe door onto this, but then in doing that, unless he wanted to cut the back, he
Right.
had to stretch the whole truck 10 inches.
Okay, so the
So
whole
this is 10 inches longer than an original Thames.
okay, so that's why it has a longer wheelbase. And the longer wheelbase has to also give you, I would think, a better ride.
Well, yeah, because the original car, if you've ever looked at an original Anglia, the front wheels are wider than the
Okay.
rear wheels.
Okay.
And they had particularly this panel had a tendency to turn over.
Okay. Oh, you mean roll over?
Yeah. Which
That-
is why they were used for pie trucks and bread trucks.
Okay. Wow.
But this one has a narrow rear end. It's tubbed in the back.
Yeah.
So it's got a much more stable ride. It's actually a very great ride. It's a good highway car.
Well, now I'm just looking at it now. So what I'm seeing is the distance between the wheels, so to speak. I guess that's not really wheelbase that way, but the track of the front is a little bit wider than the rear.
On the original.
On the original.
Yeah, but now this is it's since it's on a tube, it's on a box frame.
Okay.
It's not on the original frame, and it's got the standard pretty much Mustang 2 racket
Okay.
steering, coilover shocks in the front,
Okay.
coilovers in the rear. It's all done to be able to support the V8 engine,
Okay.
which is a little more horsepower than 8.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, we're going to take another look at this in a little bit and tell a little bit more about the car, but it certainly is unique, and we'll come back to you with some more information in just a minute.